Hello Priscilla. Today's lesson is going to be lesson 72 and it's going to be all about area. Area has to do with shapes. So let's look at a rectangle. The area of a rectangle is the space inside of it. Area is always the space inside. You already know that the perimeter is finding the outside. So perimeter is the outside. So perimeter is easy. You just add up all the sides. So if this is 6 and this is 8, you would add up the sides. If this is 6, this would be 6. If this is 8, this would be 8. 8 and 8 is 16. 6 and 6 is 12. So your perimeter would be 28 inches. But to find area, it's not so easy. You have to know what the formula is. Every shape has a different formula. For a rectangle or a square, the formula is A for area equals length times width. So if this is our rectangle and we want to find the area of it, we would take the length times the width. Length times the width. So it would be 8 times 6, which would equal 48. Now you label area differently as well. Perimeter, you just label it inches. Area, you do label it inches, but you have to add this little squared here. And that way we know when we're looking at this number, we're not talking about the perimeter, we know that we're talking about the area. So remember, when you're labeling area, always label it squared. Let's do a couple of examples. Let's say we have a square. Each side of the square is 4. A square is the same shape as a rectangle, so we have to use our formula. Remember, the formula for a square or a rectangle is length times width. Well, it just so happens on the square that the length and the width are the same. So it's going to be 4 times 4, length times width, which would be 16. We're going to say this is in centimeters, so it will be centimeters squared. Let's do another one. So we have a room in your house and you want to put carpeting in. So we would be talking about area. You measure your room and it's 8 feet long by 3 feet wide. How much carpet would you need to buy? Well, since it's talking about carpet, which is covering the whole surface of the floor, that's the inside, we would use our formula, length times width for area. Length would be 8, width would be 3. Area would be 8 times 3, which is 24. And how would we label it? Feet squared. Now, if you were putting up trim around the floor, that wouldn't be talking about area, that would be talking about perimeter because it's around the floor. Okay? And that is it for your assignment today. It's very easy. Good luck.